Okay. Hello, this is Alessio. Welcome to the TradingLounge and the weekly report for the best performing charts of the week. Today is Friday, the 4th of June, and let's start off with Baidu. This chart, as you can see, is from May 5th. So on May 5th, I just saw 3 waves down into wave A. I didn't count this as 5 since the 1 4 overlap. So I was A, B, and C. Sharp move up in B, and then I was expecting 5 waves down into wave C. So at that point I said, okay, most likely you're arriving at wave 4. Let's pay attention to the overlap in 1 and 4, so invalidation that the red line cannot be crossed, and let's see if we get further downside to then actually buy back once it gets lower. So if you look at Baidu now, you can see how we did have the reaction lower. We did not break invalidation. So at this stage, this kind is still valid. If I also had to remember that if we do get the overlap in waves, then possibly this is A, this is B, and we are making a C of wave B. So that after that we should resume lower. That's also a possibility, because I struggle to count this as impulsive. So yeah, my favorite one, my preferred scenario for the moment is further downside. So that was Baidu. If we move on to the next one, if we move on to the next one, which is Nvidia, if I bring you the old chart, which is from May 27th, I said, okay, maybe we had a 1, 2, and then again 1, 2. We're in the making of black 3, possibly finished, the making of black 4. So I was predicting further upside, and I also had to remember that the pullback could have been bought as long as they were in 3. So yeah, if we look at Nvidia today, you can see how that was 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5, which could have made a higher degree wave 1, which is still a higher degree wave 1 of 1 less degree than red 1. So that's something that should be monitored. If this count is valid, then there's a lot of upside potential. So, but yeah, as I said 10 days ago, I just wanna, it's still valid at this stage. As long as the pullbacks are in 3, they can be bought. We could expect a bigger pullback in the following, if not today, next week. But as long as it's in 3, it can be bought. So if we move on to the next one, which is Pinduoduo, ticker symbol is PDD. This starts from May 31st, and on May 31st, I just said, okay, I think that the ABC into intermediate 4 is completed. I could see 5 ways up, so I was expecting further upside, potentially to break this high right there. So if we look at the chart today, we can see how, and I'm zoom in for you. You can see how after 5 ways up, we did break this high. Now we are having a reaction. So at this stage, this is still a possibility. I don't know, maybe some kind of ABC X, so WXY. So it's still possible. Since the way forward, it can get a bit complicated, a bit complex. But at this stage, the 5 ways up were clear to me in the beginning. So I think that as long as the pullback are in 3, they can potentially be bought. Yeah, 3. Yeah, for example, this pullback could potentially be bought. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I think this pullback is about could be bought, or yeah, the stock would go below this point for other wave rules. But yeah, further upside should be expected. So if we move on to Pinterest, which is the next chart. This chart is from May 31st as well. So basically I saw 5 waves down into wave C, 5 waves up into 1. I was expecting just a pullback, which could have been bought in as long as it was in 3. So today we are looking at the pullback taking place, and if I take you to the hourly time frame, yeah, this move down is either corrective or it can be some kind of diagonal. So it can be motive, but not impulsive, just motive wave. So diagonal. So that could be A. Now we could, what it looks like is be A, up in B, down in C, and I will look for equality of A and C to then buy. That's a very common target. But yeah, if the pullback stays in 3, further upside should be expected. And the same applies to the next chart, which is Snap. The old chart is also from May 31st. Just like Pinterest, 5 ways up, I was expecting 3 ways down. We'd had 5 ways up, and now we had the initial move done. So as you can see, I didn't move this chart, it's still here. So the lines are still there. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So that could be A. So in the following days, I would expect to move up in B, then down again in C, and that could be bought. I would actually look for it myself, to trade it myself, one of these stocks. And then, last but not least, is Spotify. The old chart is from May 27th. And after this such big move down, I was expecting further upside to come. And yeah, eventually did in 5. And now we're having the reaction lower, just like the previous 2 stocks. And once again, I don't want to be repetitive, but it's true. Once again, if this is A, if we get B and C can be bought. This looks a little bit more bullish, more impulsive. Sorry, not bullish. My apologies. More impulsive than the other 2. So since we've had such significant correction, I would be more careful trading this, and perhaps I'd rather look at Pinterest and Snap more closely. But investment wise, I think this could have a big potential. So that was it for me today. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or remarks to make. I'll be happy to answer, and I'll see you in the next one.